Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday and it is Sunday Chit Chat. How are you all doing? It's been a while, but I am very, very happy to be here. Welcome, Jill, Rosie, Wanda, Jackie, Mom, Claudia. Who else is here? We're just waiting. So while I was trying to get on, I realized that my computer was not on 5G. So normally when I do the show, I do it on 5G because in that way I don't have any form of an interruption throughout the show with, when you're live streaming. So 5G I had was to switch up. So here's what's going to happen today. Today, while I'm doing the show, you might hear me coughing because your girl has been out, like out. Yes, I had catch something, don't know what it is. However, I'm feeling much better today. However, I still have my little, GT, happy Sunday. Welcome to the live show. So you might hear me coughing, but don't be too concerned. I am out of the weather. I am not under the weather like I was. I just tend to have that lingering cough. Okay. So bear with me. So anti-aging skincare routine for wrinkles, dark spots, and also dark under eyes circle. Now, when it comes on to my skin, personally, guys, I was out in the sun recently and I really got burned. You could look at my skin, you could tell that like I'm burnt. Okay. I have not burned like this for a long, long time. And I find that I put away most of my anti-aging products that I've been using and I turned to my turmeric products. Now I turned to my turmeric products because turmeric, I'm using turmeric and aloe vera on my skin. So when you use the turmeric products on your skin, you're out in the sun, you pick up that everlasting sun tan. The turmeric products are some products that can help to clear it up really, really fast. So that's what I personally have been using on my skin. And I just want you all to know that when it comes on to the summertime, the turmeric products are some good products to use regardless of, your skin type because it helps to clear hyperpigmentation and it helps to get rid of sunburn. But best of all, it have antibacterial properties which help to get rid of like acne, blackheads, and any form of inflammation that you might have on your skin. Not only that, it helps to clear your suntan up. So welcome to the live show. And so far, I see 31 people joining. Stay on with us, guys. Don't click off. Stay on with us. So one thing we're asking you to do is to give us a thumbs up. That's really helped the channel and it really helped the system to circulate our videos more. So go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Right now, I cannot see the amount of thumbs up we have because I'm using StreamYard, but you know, out there you're watching, you are able to see the thumbs up. So go ahead and give us some thumbs up. And with giving us a thumbs up, also give us a little emoji, just some form of a little recognition for us to know that you are here. And if you have a question for us, go ahead and ask it. And also, if you want a shout out, go ahead and comment and we can give you your shout out. Now, the summer months, well, it's really still very much winter time. And when it comes on to winter time, you have to start to look into your skincare products and what is it that you are using on the skin. For the winter months, your skin is going to be really just as good as it is in the winter, and most time you're using the same products. It's just that some days you're going to find, welcome to the show, Magdalene, some days you're going to find that the weather is just fluctuating. Like one day we have 80-degree and the next day we were down back to like 35 degrees. So you got to know that, this is going to happen to your skin. Not only that, guys, we are approaching the months that your skin is going to be going through the ring up. I find my skin look the best during the winter and the spring month. When it comes on to the summer months, my skin is all over the place, and therefore, I tend to check my products that I'm using on the skin. So let's start with dark spots on the face. Dark spot, Dixie Walker, welcome to the live show. One of the most requested video that I tend to receive is how to get rid of hyperpigmentation on the skin, and also how to get rid of dull, rough looking skin. Now, when we talk about a dull skin, we're not necessarily saying that you are having like suntan like I have on my skin, or we're not necessarily saying your skin is dark. We need to differentiate that, because it doesn't matter what your shade is, you can have a dull skin. Now, dull skin appears or occur when your skin is gathering the dirt, the dust, the grease, and all of that from the environment, along with the dead skin cells on your skin, because the skin tends to shed, and it sheds once a month. And if you don't take care of that, yes, it's going to shed and keep shedding. But if you want your skin to always have that natural glow on the skin, you want your skin to look fresher and brighter, then it is always good to exfoliate the skin. Now, when it comes on to exfoliating the skin, I personally do not suggest that when you have mature skin to exfoliate 3, 4, 5 times a week. Back then, I would recommend 4 times a week for exfoliating, or 3 times a week. But I feel like the older you get, is the more gentle you have to be with your skin. So if you're going to exfoliate 2 to 3 times, because some people tend to have an habit of doing so, like myself, I like to exfoliate in the shower, then you need a very gentle exfoliator, and nothing hurts to get an exfoliator that is also going to clear the dead skin cell, but also gonna get rid of the dull skin. Now, ingredients like turmeric can help to get rid of that skin when you are mixing it with granules. So if you're out there, let's say you have some turmeric powder and your skin is looking a little dull, you can go ahead and you can get some brown sugar. I like brown sugar. You can even mix some turmeric powder in some baking soda with some coconut oil, and you can use that to exfoliate your skin as a gentle abrasive on the skin. That's going to help to clear the hyperpigmentation and going to get your skin to look brighter and fresher. Not only that, the turmeric also have the antibacterial properties, which make it great for acne prone skin. Now, if you're not the person to go and whip up your own thing, we take the guesswork out of it for you, and we have the turmeric facial polish, the distributed turmeric facial polish. This is a polish that I've been using all week, no joke, okay? Because when I look at my skin and see how badly burned I was, I know that the fastest way to get my skin to get rid of the tan, the suntan, is to use the turmeric products. Now, this is a very gentle product. However, guys, the granules are there. I personally make this with extremely fine granules. So take, for instance, you get some micro beads, and you just put it in a blender or a grinder, and you just grind that micro beads to a powder. And when you touch it, it feel like powder, but the micro beads are still there. This is what we did with our polishes, okay? I did not call it scrub, because I don't want you to be 60, 70, 50, or even 40 and be scrubbing your face like that. I wanted to use a polish on the skin that is going to gentle exfoliate the skin, and you're going to feel like you are rubbing a cream technically on the skin, but it is exfoliating without the irritation. Now, do not can you repeat those DIY items for exfoliating? Okay, you can take some turmeric powder, just a pinch of turmeric, whether you're using the yellow turmeric or the white turmeric. And you are going to take either some brown sugar. If you're taking brown sugar, you're making one treatment. All you need is a teaspoon of the brown sugar. If you want to double up on it, then you can double up on it. You mix that turmeric with the brown sugar, and you add some coconut oil. Reason I'm saying coconut oil is because coconut oil is one of the better oil to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin, but you can mix it with any other oil, and you can even mix it with milk. Next, you can use the same turmeric powder, a teaspoon of baking soda. And yes, I personally use baking soda on my skin because I like that fine granules. And another day I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you some more insight on why you can use baking soda on the skin. It's just that what you mix the baking soda with is vital for it not to irritate your skin. And I've made so many DIYs showing you how to use that baking soda so it don't irritate your skin. So you mix the turmeric powder with the baking soda, and some coconut oil or any of your favorite oil, and you use that to exfoliate your skin. Not only that, don't forget your neck. Exfoliate, exfoliate, exfoliate your neck, and that is going to make your skin look soft. Sorry, guys. I told you I was going to cough through the video if you're just joining in. And that is going to make your skin look brighter, clearer, and fresher. Now, if you do not want to make that DIY, then why not grab our polishes that we have on Khichi Beauty and alexmaxey.com. These are all stemming from our DIY. So as I was saying, we made this where the granules are so fine that you can use it basically every day. Tina's story, always great information. Thank you, Brooklyn, New York, and SR. Thank you for joining the live show. So you gentle exfoliate the skin. However, as I was saying, with our exfoliator, because there's still granules in it, I do not suggest, and if you are doubting me and you have our polish, put the polish on your skin one day and vigorously exfoliate your skin. What you're going to find is that it could irritate your skin because the granules are there, but we make them fine enough that you can use it every day and gentle exfoliate the skin. And I'm going to share a tip with you, and I've been saying this for a couple of years now, is that when you have mature skin, you're 40, you're 50, you're 60, you're 70, you're 80, and yes, we have 80 years old watching our channel, you should practice to steam your face. And the reason why you should practice to steam your face is because when you steam the face, it's going to open the pores. Now, for me, if I'm not steaming my face and I'm in the shower, I am using warm water, or let's say water that is not hot, that's going to burn my skin, but water where I'm going to get that steam coming out, because that is going to open the pores. When your pores are open, then you reach for your facial polish, whether you are using mine, others, or you're making your own, and that's when you gentle exfoliate the skin. You're looking for brighter skin, not dull, sweaty looking, rough, shiny looking skin. That is what you're getting rid of. You're looking for soft, smooth, supple skin, just fresh looking. Now, sorry guys, here's what I'm trying to say. Most people like their skin to look fresh. You do not want your skin to look greasy or shiny. I do know that when you go out in the sun or in the summer months when the time is hot, your skin could look a little shiny, especially in the T-zone area because you're hot, but you don't want that. If you take care of your skin, you exfoliate and all of that, even if you're sweating a lot and you dab your face, it's still going to have this kind of a cool look. And that is what we are going for. We're going for that cool look on the skin. So dark spots, you can get rid of it if you exfoliate and you use ingredients that's also going to clear the hyperpigmentation on the skin. There's no two-way about it. Once you start to take care of your skin, you are going to see that your skin is looking better and healthier in no time. If you're just joining, it is Sunday Chit Chat, and we're here to chit chat. As I said, you might hear me coughing through this video. Not to worry, just a little lingering cough that I still have. And if you're new here, go ahead and comment so we could give you your shout out. And if you have a question about hyperpigmentation, well, when we come on and we talk about hyperpigmentation, it falls under spots, blemishes, acne, anything like that that is going on your skin. That is what all under hyperpigmentation. So if you have a question, guys, go ahead and comment. Now, a person asked me the other day about a lingering spot on the skin. Now, if you find yourself with a pimple, right? For some people, it happened on my skin too. Hi, Amelia. Welcome to the live. Now, if you find yourself with a pimple and you go about, breaking the pimple with your nails, you know how we do this thing. We just break that pimple, squeeze that pimple. For me, if I go on a pimple is on my skin and I do that, bet your bottom dollar it's gonna leave a dark spot. A few weeks ago, I have one here, and I was telling you all that I was gonna clear it up. I totally forget to come back and show that it is all gone. But yes, bet your bottom dollar you're gonna get a pimple there because you squeeze it, and most people, regardless of your skin tone, it's gonna leave a mark in there. That is something that you could get rid of in 3 to 6 weeks. You can get rid of it by just simply doing your regular skincare routine because it is on the top of your skin. It is right there on top of the skin. So when your skin sheds, it's just going to go in no time. And especially if you want to speed up the process and you're exfoliating your skin or using a dark spot corrector, you can get rid of that. However, there are other marking or pimple that's going to be on your skin that is below the surface of the skin. Now, if that marking is below the surface of the skin, it's going to take time to get rid of that marking. Now, that marking could come through acne, yes, but it could cause from other, issues that goes on. You get, a little small cut on the skin, or you overdo with the, things is there. So you're not going to get rid of that little marking in 2 days. It's not going to go away in a week because it's go below the dermis. So you're going to have to wait for your skin to shed a couple of months sometimes, along with, using like a dark spot corrector. So if you have that problematic spot on your face and you're like, oh, 2-3 weeks now, I'm trying to get rid of it and it's not going anywhere, it could mean that it is below the surface of the skin and you got to take a more charge. As I said, steaming your face is getting rid of the blackheads and the whiteheads, and some blackheads and whiteheads is there until it gets so old that it is deeper than just the surface of the skin, because you have different types of these little issues that goes on the skin. How many of you watching have a little pimple or, just something on your skin that you have been trying to get rid of and it just seems like it's not going away? If you have that, comment and let us know, and we'll talk more about it. So that's it is for dark spot. Now, a lot of times when I make my videos, I'm like, you need to get rid of the dull skin, and getting rid of the dull skin is doing just that, just exfoliating your skin. There are people that comes on the show and be like, oh, your skin is looking so fresh, so and I want my skin to look like that. No matter what I do, it's not happening. Start to exfoliate your skin. It's a vital part of your skincare routine. There are people that like to just wash their face, and once they wash their face, then they go ahead, they still have the full line of toners, serums, moisturizer, they put it on their face. I personally know that your products work better on your skin when your skin is clean. And when I talk about clean skin, I not necessarily mean that you go and you wash your face and your skin is now clean, because you could go and wash your face and your skin is not clean. Deep cleaning the skin is what we're talking about. So you exfoliate and you steam. I like to steam and then I exfoliate because, as I said, the pores are open, and I also like to exfoliate my skin while I am steaming. And you can treat yourself to that at least once a week, a deep steam and exfoliate your skin. SR, yes, I have to a lingering dark spot acne. They have been there for at least 2 years. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. Those lingering, let me put it up, dark spot due to acne, meaning that it is not on the surface of the skin, it is below the surface of the skin. However, if you start to take note of them, SR, and start to treat them, it will go away. Practice to exfoliate at least twice per week, and at least steam your face once per week, and use the dark spot corrector, which is going to speed up the process. It's not going to go away in a week. Give it 6 weeks once you start to follow this the skincare routine of exfoliating 2 times a week and applying a little dark spot corrector on it. Give it 6 weeks and see. It should have some form of lightening to that dark spot. Trissa, what can I do to my most likely sagging neck? This definitely is a typo. What can I do to my, I'm going to say, sagging cheeks and neck at 34? Now, you are at the right place, okay? I know you have a typo, and I think I read it the right way. Now, at 34 years old, having sagging neck and cheeks could mean that you spend a lot of time in the sun. Correct me if I'm wrong. It could mean that you are in the sun a lot. And a lot of people don't know that the sun could age you. At 34, you are already losing collagen because we start to lose collagen in our 20s. However, at 34, it shouldn't be so obvious that your neck is sagging or your cheeks are sagging. Stress could cause that, or being in the sun a lot. That can happen. So for you, I would say you got to just boost this collagen production in the skin, and boosting collagen production from inside and also from outside. So you're going to make sure to do the bone broth, get some jello. Those are the kind of things you're going to eat is meat, because it seems like you're losing collagen at a mad speed if you're not out in the sun. Or weight loss. Thank you for that too, Claudia. That also could be a factor. So make massaging your best friend. Collagen inside, eat green, dark leaf vegetables and all of that, and get yourself a skincare routine. Believe it or not, you will see better results if you follow a strict skincare routine. Of course, you're going to do the exfoliating because you want your skin to look bright and radiant, and you are going to follow the steaming and all of that good stuff for your base, the base, which is your clean skin. And then what you're going to practice to do is at 34, you're going to be using anti-aging products. Now, anti-aging products, popular is retinol and vitamin C. Those are two major anti-aging products. So they can be disguised in cream, or you can just, it can just say, like for instance, Chichi Beauty Skincare, we have a retinol cream and we also have a vitamin C cream. I don't have them on my desk right now, but we also have our anti-aging Supreme set that contains retinol and vitamin C within, plus other ingredients. So you're going to find, if you're new to skincare, best find a set that you can follow religiously. Let's say our Supreme Age Renewal Collection, it has 6 pieces of anti-aging products. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the ingredients in our Supreme set, it clears hyperpigmentation, reduce wrinkles and fine line, boosts collagen and elastin, tighten and firm the skin. And how do I know this? Because I make the product and I know what goes in it and I'm using it on my skin. Now, once your skin is clean, you are going to do your morning routine and your evening routine. That set have 2 products in it, a night cream and a day cream, because nighttime you're going to load it on. But here is the trick. The trick is not only apply these products on the skin, there's other work to do, like massaging your face. There's no way about it. You got to massage. At 30, when you massage, 34, when you massage your face, you are also boosting circulation. If I am 56 years old and I'm massaging my face and you're 34, you're going to reap better result because your skin is more, faster turnover, is younger. So you're going to even see faster result than I at 60, at 56, massaging. So massage. And I have some massaging videos, and I promise you all, I'm going to make some new ones. So your cheeks, and this is a simple one that you can do with no tools whatsoever. You can do it while you're sitting at the deck. You can do it while you're watching TV. You can do it anytime. You just make a little cup like this. You start right here between your eyes, right here. You're straightening the nose at the same time. You bring it down and you go right under your cheekbones like this, and you just lift it up right to your ear temple, right that, and not too much pressure, but not too light. And you do this and break yourself into a habit of doing it, and come back and tell me what happened in 6 weeks. This is gonna, even if you do not have eye cheekbones, don't get me wrong, there are people out there with eye cheekbones that's gonna have this look. However, when they're aging, you still could see it, okay? Because under here is gonna be shrunk, like under the cheekbone under there is gonna, when they're aging. But at your age, you need to do this a lot and hold. And you can repeat that 10 times daily. That's going to lift it and give you a more youthful appearance. Now, when it comes onto your neck, I've been talking about the neck since the new year start. And the reason I'm talking about the neck, because my neck is just a little necky, okay? So here's what I personally is currently doing to my neck to keep it from having those obvious wrinkles. I am making sure that I clean my neck. Now, here is a little thing, guys. Normally, the skin around your neck is more like crease like this, and it's going to show a darker shade regardless of your colors 99% of the time than, you know, sorry, the rest of your face or so. So you need to pay attention. So I religiously exfoliate my neck. And I don't necessarily only use my turmeric polish, although I use it a lot. I sometimes use my coconut polish or my vitamin C polish. I use these because Rodney, what can I do to get rid of dark spot? That's exactly what we're talking about. I think this is okay, so just bear and watch Rodney, because that's what we're talking about. So what I do, I exfoliate with these. And if you cannot get your hands on an exfoliator, one of the easiest skincare product to make is a scrub. One of the easiest skincare product to make is a scrub. Okay, I have this vitamin C here, and yes, you can use, you know, you can use brown sugar or white sugar, and you can put some orange juice in there, or some lemon juice, or some lemon zest, preferably with some coconut oil. And right there you have an homemade vitamin C facial polish. Now, if you cannot make it, you can try ours, but these are the polishes that's also going to brighten the neck. So I make sure my neck is clean. Now, once my neck is clean, I do a whole set of neck massage. And on my channel, you'll find a few videos showing you how to massage your neck. Because as I said, it's my thing now. It's my thing now. I don't worry about the forehead wrinkles. I don't worry about the laugh lines. I'm worrying about the neck. So I'm really putting a lot of effort on the neck. Now, once I massage my neck, and as I said, I'll show you you know, ways of massaging. If you're draining, you go down, and you know, you're lifting, but everything where it comes right to the end of your ear. But you practice to massage your neck, and I promise you, if I don't put a link, when the show is over, I'll put a link to some of our neck massaging videos. And then I normally encourage everyone to use their facial moisturizer on their neck if they do not have a neck cream. Now, in Khichi Beauty collection, we have a neck cream. And I'm working on a second one, guys, because I'm telling you what is going on with me, what I think is going to happen. So we have this neck cream right here. Now, when you get this neck cream at home, it's a neck firming cream. That's what I am using. Now, the truth about this neck firming cream is that there's a little typo on the product. And the reason for that is I wanted to make this neck cream with a massager. Okay, I wanted to make the neck cream with a massager so that when you apply the neck cream, you can, you know, use that massaging brush and you brush it. The truth about this, guys, is that we print the label with the massager, but when I was to do the what is making that sound now? Baby, my phone. When I was to do the transaction for sorry guys, getting the massager with the cream, it was too expensive. It was too expensive, so we got to crop it. Labels was already print, and that was something that we bypassed. We didn't realize that it came through with the original label. So on it, you're gonna see a whole thing about massaging your neck. Now, I didn't have a problem selling these neck cream because I encourage you to massage your neck. So even though you don't get the massaging tool with the neck cream, use your hands and massage your neck. Or if you have anything like these little tools, you use it with the cream, which is what I do to my neck, because I'm trying to get rid of or prevent sagging neck. It's a whole skincare routine that you got to do, and you got to remember to do it. Anywhere on your body that you're having a problem with, that is what you're going to focus on. Now, retinol, use it on your neck also. If you do not have the neck cream, use that retinol. And the reason for that is because it is rich in vitamin A. There's this oil also known as the bakuchial oil. There's also this oil known as the camu oil. Those two oils we are also going to be introducing to Chichi Beauty skincare because I'm using them right now and I so love. Well, I've been using the bakuchiol oil for a couple of years and I make a few videos using the bakuchiol oil when it wasn't even this popular. Some of you can remember that I was using because it's like the new retinol. It do help to reduce the wrinkles and fine lines and it's good for your neck. Now, that's what you do. Full skincare routine. Another thing too you can do is go and watch one of our series, Chichi Beauty 25-day skincare challenge. They're on playlist on YouTube right here. You're not going to find them on any other platform, but you'll find them on Chichi Beauty YouTube right here. Chichi 25 days skincare challenge, and you can do any one of those challenge. The challenge are only for 25 days, but when the 25 days over, you can start it back. Guarantee you're going to see some form of a result to your cheekbones and your neck because we share crazy tips in those challenges, like crazy tips that you can watch. And you don't have to watch the whole thing one day. You just do it day by day. One, number one, number two, because that's how we list it and follow suit. Now, Rodney, when it comes down to dark spot, we just talk about it, is you got to, let me ask you, Rodney, what type of a dark spot do you have on your skin? Is it dark spot that was there forever or dark spot that recently appear on your skin? Let us know because there are different types of dark spot. Are these spots from acne? Are these spots even from blackheads and whitehead? If you tell us, then we'll help you even better. However, when you have dark spot on the skin, we encourage you to exfoliate your skin at least 2 to 3 times a week, and we encourage you to use products that can help to fade dark spot, like our turmeric products or even our dark spot corrector, and best of all, vitamin C. That is going to help to clear it up. And if you are on the older side, you can use our anti-aging products that's like our Supreme that contain potato. And I swear by potato, guys. I swear by the potato. We swear by it so much that we put it a whole skincare line using potato. And we also have that potato in this ear, guys. How many of you have tried this ultra luminous clarifying cleansing mousse? This also have some potato pulps in it because your girl just go crazy when it comes on to the potato. I'm trying to find ingredients that you can use on the skin regardless of your age without leaving your skin feeling irritated, but you're getting that, you know, that cleanness from your skin that you like. And this is one of it that we do use the potato. And look at these kind of ingredients that we have in this. If you have not tried this facial foam wash, guys, what are you waiting for? Clearly, I'm showing you. How many of you know what willow bark is? We have willow bark in this. We all have hyaluronic acid. Ascorbic acid is vitamin C, guys. So this is just jam packed with aloe vera extract is in this. And botane, just take a look, guys. This is it right here. We have some licorice root in it, and of course some scientific name that some of you might be like, what are those? Just go and look it up. So these are some of the ingredients that we have in this right here. And for me, the potato was because the potato clear hyperpigmentation on the skin. Welcome to the show. And who's talking about aspirin? Okay, so aspirin. I don't know what the conversation is, Jill. I'm just going by what I'm seeing. Aspirin is something that we also use on the channel a lot. Not a lot, but they are facial peels, okay? Now, when it comes on to using a facial peel, I'm trying to come up with something for facial peel because I personally is very skeptical about using a facial peel that have certain type of acid in it, although you can find some good ones nowadays. But I used to use the aspirin to make my facial peel. Most of you might be able to find some of those old videos. So you mix the aspirin with like a little bit of a lemon and stuff like that as your homemade facial peel, and you just use it on your, the willow bark is from let me see, how many of you use to that old time, just as a clue, old time toner? Not toner now, not, yes, I think they used to call it toner or estrogen? How many used to that very popular estrogen that nowadays they take all the alcohol out of it and they are, you know, making it alcohol free. Anybody remember an old as a matter of fact, it was like the only well, I'm not gonna say it was like the only estrogen, but it is one of the most popular estrogen that you could find out there. And let me see how many of you would know what that is. Or white willow bark. Well, Jill is onto something. Go ahead, guys. Let me know how many of you actually have any idea. What is going on with my computer? It's like it's freezing up. How many of you have any idea when you were growing up, regardless of your age, and you think about estrogen, what was out there at the time? And if you answer the question, it don't mean that you're telling your age, but I would like any one of you to answer that. What's a very, very popular estrogen that they normally have out there? Liquid. And those days when you use that, you wipe your face with it and it get rid of the last trace of dirt on your face and you would toss it. I'm going to test it because I talked about this before. Let's see how much of you remember what that is. So that's what the willow bark really is. And oh, we have niacinamide in this also. Take a look at that. There is the niacinamide. Let me tell you something. Chrysanthemum is also in this. Guys, witch hazel. Thank you, Brooklyn, New York. Witch hazel. The willow bark make the witch hazel, guys. So witch hazel is also in this. It's cleaning your face without the alcohol. So it's not damaging your skin. So when you look at this, and when I came up with it, I was so proud and still is very, very, very proud of this cleanser. This is a cleanser that you treat yourself to when you have mature skin. Now, believe it or not, I would think that more mature people would be buying this foam cleanser. However, I find that younger people, 20s and 30s, are reaching for this foam cleanser more than basically the people that I made it for. Okay, I don't know, but they love this. I myself love this foam cleanser. It's amazing ingredients. Take a look, guys. It goes on like a foam. It have a very pleasant natural smell. But this is what I like about it. You wet your skin. My skin is now wet right now, and it goes on like a foam like this. And how many of you like to use a bar soap on your face? If you use a bar soap on your face, once you start to rub this, you get like a bar soap feel. Like, you know, like you get in the best of both worlds, a foam and a bath soap, and it just turned into this nice, creamy lather with an amazing whiff of something, natural ingredients, guys. And you just work it on your face. And if you wet your face, you can massage this on your face for at least a minute or so. What I like now is that, and the ingredients that is in this is treatment for your skin. Remember, I was saying when you're getting on in age, you do not need, and take a look at that. Look at that. You can clearly see, guys. I told you guys I'm so burned. I don't even want to show you guys my hands. But yes, guys, the smoothness, okay? It's not going to dry your skin out. And why I'm so proud and loving this is because I just said you could wash your face with it for a minute. You just keep doing that because of the amazing natural anti-aging ingredients that you're going to find in this. Niacinamide. And this is the reason why I believe that the younger people are reaching for this. Very, very popular out there nowadays. When you go on TikTok, you go on Facebook, you go on all these sites that do skincare, it's all about niacinamide. It's all about hyaluronic acid, okay? It's all about these kind of ingredient, bakuchiol oil and bakuchiol serum. It's all about those kind of ingredients. And when you take a look at this cleanser, you find all these ingredients in this cleanser. I wanted mature skin to use this. I did not use anti-aging on this one. We use anti-aging on the other foam cleanser, but this one is a cleanser that I personally want my older adult to just put it on the face, wash the face. Don't be hurrying to take it off because it's jam-packed with these ingredients. However, it didn't work like that because most of you avoid it. Most of the older adults avoid this. Don't know if it's because it look brown or what, but The younger people are just drinking this up. They're drinking it up. They're drinking it up. They're loving it. They're repurchasing and they're purchasing too. Something you guys are missing. Okay. There's something you guys are missing. So if you have not tried, you can get this 15% off today on our website, guys. As a matter of fact, I would try both of the foam cleanser if I was you. This one is an anti-aging, total different cleanser, okay? But they're both in the foam form and they both have amazing ingredients. If you turn this one over, you're going to see that it is not the same ingredients because it's two different composition, okay? This one is, I make it like for a treatment. It's like, you know, you can even put it on your face and leave it on your face for a couple of minutes with all these good ingredients and sit on the skin a little and then you rinse it off. And this one is an anti-aging. It have amazing ingredient in it also, but it's more cleansing your skin, okay? It's more cleansing your skin. So treat yourself, guys, and this is going to help you to look fresher and brighter. One of the things that I most like is running into someone that is not into skincare or don't really, they just go wash their face, pat dry, go to sleep, or, you know, I like to run into those people because when I run into those people and they were like, what do you do? I'm into skincare. I would start to talk about skincare and then they get excited. And then I would say like, you know, you could try some of my DIY or you could try some of my products. And then when they would, most time they gravitate towards trying some of the products. And then when they come back and they start to beam and be like, oh my goodness, look at my skin. Look at, I'm so happy for people like that. Like finally they have this awakening that yes, if you take care of yourself, you can look really younger and fresher. And I truly believe that. And I'm not saying you got to use all these expensive products on your skin to look fresher. It all boils down to the routine and to ingredients that you're using on the skin. However, it's nice to use some retinol. It's nice to use some vitamin C. It's nice to use some you know, anti-aging products on the skin because it's not only helping your skin, but it also helping you as an individual to feel better about yourself. And nothing is wrong with that. I like to talk about my Aunt Hopi, okay? My Aunt Hopi is just on this kind of a movement now where she's taking care of her skin, and it's the happiest I've seen her, to be honest. The happiest I've seen her is like she's so into her skincare and it just make her feel younger and fresher, and the mood comes along with it. Put aside an half an hour. Put aside at least an half an hour, at least once a week to pamper yourself. It makes a difference. And years ago, when we started Chichi Beauty channel, I normally tell you guys it's not only about you taking care of your skin, but it's an overall feel that you get when you put a little effort into yourself. Just think about you not taking, like, you know, you're going through the ringer. And this is another thing too. For me, if I'm going through something, I turn to skincare and I turn to working out. That is me. If I'm going through something, I turn to skincare and I turn to working out. Whenever I'm going through something, I'm at my best when it comes on to like my health and all of that. Not everyone can do that. There are times people are going through something and they just throw away everything. They are not taking care of their skin. They're not doing nothing. They're not dressing. They're just done with everything. And that is not good. If you find yourself going through something, just start to do a skincare routine for yourself. Makes a difference. And I challenge you guys that it makes a difference. It makes a difference. You're going to start to feel better about whatever the situation is going on. I remember, not to bring this up, but I remember when my father died, and when I got the news, there's nothing I could do but work out. And I was eating that treadmill like for about 2 hours. I was just working out because that's where I get my strength from. I was just working out to just cover the pain, like just working out to just cover the pain. And that is me. Not everyone can do that. Some people just break down. Okay, some people just break down. I don't normally get I don't normally break down. Someone told me, that is someone that has been around me for a long time, told me that, you know, I don't never ever see you cry. And is I cry. I consider myself to be a crier, but I don't think people think that I am a crier. And one of the reasons for that is I do not fold under when when I'm going through a situation, you know, could be, you know, anything. I don't fold under. I'm more a person that's going to solve the situation first. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So let's say something happened and I, you know, like other people, like they shock, what we're going to do. I just right away, I would go in fix it mood, or what we're going to do. I'm in that mood. I'm in that mood. I'm in that mood. And I'm going to go through what I have to go through in terms of getting things right, getting that, and then when everything is over, that is when I cry. So I cried, and I would cry for days. People might not see me cry because I was crying during the situation, but everyone handles things different. How many of you are like that? Let me know. When you have a situation going, what do you do? Are you the type that folds under? Are you the type that's just drop everything, can't move, can't talk, can't eat? Or are you the type that just goes into solution mood and then cry after? I couldn't agree more. I've been dealing with, okay, so let me pull this one up. I couldn't agree more. I've been dealing with some family issues since the beginning of the year, and next to dancing, skincare is my therapy. And this is what I'm talking about. How many of you out there more watching that are, no, our products are not yet available in Kenya, but you know, very soon, but we do ship to Kenya. Okay, how many of you are like that? You know, there's something that you're gonna do. As I said, for me, it is all about just you know, taking care of my skin. I could do a full facial and feel good, like I drown all the sorrows in the facial. I'm exfoliating, I'm seeing up a, you know, and just, you know, just getting through. But whatever you is this that you do, guys. No one is commenting. Let me see if they Charlotte, what can be used to shrink the pores on, or the appearance of smaller pores on the, okay, I love this question. What can be used to shrink pores on or give the appearance of smaller pores on the cheek areas? So it's a step, it's a process. And the first process, the fastest way to shrink it is to steam the face and exfoliate. That's the fastest way to shrink it, okay? You steam, you exfoliate, or you exfoliate with an exfoliator. Now, once that is done, and a lot of people don't know the science behind this, but I've been sharing this for the past 10 years. You are going to get a good clay mask. We have a variety in our skincare collection. So you're going to get a good clay mask. We are, as I said, we have a variety. We have the pink clay mask. We have the blueberry. We have the turmeric. We have all these clay masks, or you can make one. You get that powder from Amazon and you mix it up. But just grab one of ours. So you're going to apply that mask on the skin, and you're going to let it dry on the skin, and then you're going to rinse off. Believe it or not, the clay mask helps to tighten, close up those pores. You don't believe me? Give it a try for yourself. I've been preaching this for years, and even before we have our skincare products, I'm making clay masks, because I normally use like the Fuller's Earth and stuff, and I make that mask and I label them how to shrink or get rid of those pores. But the trick is to clean the pores out. When the pores are clean, there's nothing in it. So when you have those large pores, that is from, pores occurs because you have dead skin cells, you have grease and dirt, you know, things from the environment that goes into the pores. When it goes into the pores, it forms a ball in the pores if you do not exfoliate it. And because it formed a ball in the pores expand. Remember, the entire skin is covered with pores. So the pores expand, and the dirt stay in it also and form blackheads. That's why you get those blackheads on the skin. But if you practice the steam, it's going to open the pores a little more, roll out that dirt, roll out that blackhead. And once it is out, you use that clay mask and it helps to tighten up back those pores. Works like a charm if you try it. In no time, pores are tightened. Not only that, because when you use a clay mask, remember it is from the dirt, it is loaded with all the sodium, magnesium, the zinc, the copper. Sorry, guys. It is loaded with all of that goodness that further gonna have to draw out impurity from the skin. And that's one of the reasons why we love a good either clay mask or a mud mask, because you might not know that it is also purifying the skin. How many, well, I talk about this all the time. Tia, are your products available in Jamaica store? Not yet. Not yet. Working on it though. Working on it. Not yet. We also ship many products to Jamaica, like weekly. So you still can get our products, okay? But I do understand and working on a store. Okay, so GT cry after. So I have company with someone that tend to cry after a situation. Okay. All right. So dark circles. Let's touch on dark circles a little bit. Another one of my favorite topics to talk about, dark under eye circles. I talked about this a few weeks ago. I have a friend and she was styling her mom here. Did I cry too, whether literally or on the inside? That's what I'm talking about. And guys, it's good to cry. Don't bottle up things, let it out. You know, I was supposed to be a boy. And that's like just a little personal thing. Because I'm a second child and my sister came first and I'm the second child and my parents want me to be a boy. However, lo and behold, those days they don't have, like, you know, they're going to test to see what the sex is. They probably have it. I don't know, 69, that's, I don't know. But anyway, I came out a girl. And I feel like I was raised to be tough. I was raised not to, it's not to show emotions. Let me not say that. But I was taught to like protect myself at all times. Just that kind of more rigid kind of way of handling things. So I was never ever a cry baby. I'm not into this cry baby thingy. I like, so, but that's just my personality. From I was a kid, I was never not a cry baby. Not that I don't hurt or something like that, but I'm not gonna just, okay, you know, something is happening, or, you know, like Pauline sees a cry baby, but I'm not even though she's a toughie some kind of way, but I am not gonna cry. I'm gonna deal with the situation first, and after I deal with the situation, then sometimes I will cry. But I am the type of that person that, as I said, is gonna just spring it into that kind of mood, like springing into a defensive mood or springing into solution mood, whatever the situation is, I'm going to spring into that kind of a mood. And then afterward, I think about what really happened, and then I would cry. But most people don't see that part of it. All right. So any question, guys? Oh, the time is going so fast. Do you have any question for me? If you're new here, go ahead and comment. And if you have not given us a thumbs up this week, oh, today's Sunday, okay? Now, when I'm done with the show, I'm going to go make some thumbnails. And these thumbnails that I'm going to make is because I want to hold myself. I promise that this week, I'm going to be doing 5 days of live. Now, I have one seminar. Anyway, I should get back time, but I'm going to hold myself to it. And 7 o'clock kind of be early, so I think I'm going to do 7:30. So if there's no thumbnail, it means that I'm not coming live. So I'm going to make the 5 thumbnail Monday to Friday this week, and I'm going to be on at 7:30 for the week for 5 days. For this week, it's already Sunday. So look out for that, and I'm going to make sure I put all the thumbnails out one time. So you see the 5 thumbnails, 5 notification that we're going to be on at 7:30 live. No recording now, live. unless something come up that I can't do it, but then you'll know. But we're going to do live this week at 7:30, so you can come on. It's not a 5-day skincare routine or whatever. It's just a little series. I'm going to figure out what to call it, but I promise you all that since last week, and since we didn't do 25-day skincare challenge this year yet, I plan on doing just some live with you, live show with you this week. So look out for that. Not only that, we post video every day, and this week we're posting video every day. We're trying to post for 10 o'clock unless something happened. So 10 o'clock in the morning. So even if you don't get a notification, you come and you look for the video. Just support, watch it, comment, and share, and watch to the end, okay? If you don't have the time to watch to the end, don't click on it. Because if, you know, and this used to happen years ago where my subscribers, as soon as I post a video, they run to the video, but they don't have the time to watch it. And then they do come back and watch it after, but that is not good for the video because the system think that you're just clicking on the video and you don't like the video, so you don't watch it. So watch the video to the end when you can, or at least after the video once you click on it. All right. So that now is out of the way. Any question for me, guys? If you have a question for me, go ahead and comment. Now, don't forget to support your girl skincare product line. And you can find some of our products on Amazon. Not much of them is on it, but some is on it. We have our shampoo and conditioner, very, very popular on Amazon. The thing is if you buy it in the store, our store could be a better price because you get the discount that we offer, which we don't have the discount on Amazon, but that is where the people are buying that. So today you can use our KB15 and you'll get 15% off anything in our store, even if it's already on sale. So go in the store and, you know, browse around. Last week for turmeric products, papaya and avocado to be on sale. The last week for it, guys. So if you want to catch this product on sale, pick it up. I would stock up, especially on the serum. We also have our shower gels that are on sale the last week. We're not going into next month with these on sale, so make sure to grab them and try one. It's 15% off, and I think they're on for $19, and you're still getting that extra 15% off. So check it. And for anti-aging products, guys, we have our Ultra Luminous and we have our Supreme. Grab a set if you are, you know, if you're not familiar with using different products for your skincare routine. You grab a set and you try it because it's straightforward. You cleanse, sorry guys, you cleanse, you use the toner, you use the serum, then you do your eye cream, and then you use a moisturizer. A set is straightforward. However, if you're more advanced, then you can mix up, you know, your products, and you know, you can use different products on your skin. So that's my time today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to share. And join me this week, guys. Bring a friend. Join me this week, 7:30, guys, for 5 nights, Monday to Friday. We are going to be live. So I'm trying to get back into the, you know, into the groove of doing the live. We're also going to be doing it on TikTok also, but at a different time. So definitely come and join us on our other platforms also. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go, if you have not even trying to buy anything, go on our store, browse around, guys. Browse around. And if you have any other question you want to send me, you can send it to chichibeauty@gmail.com. I love you all. And we're going to have some special this week also, guys, for you whenever we do the 5 nights. What I'm going to try to do, and I will have to work on it this evening, I'm going to try to make a very special package for the 5 nights with a nice little discount. And oh, I forget that Mother's Day is coming up also. So you got to start to treat yourself, and we'll give you some nice little discount so you could get the products home and start taking care of yourself. Thank you so much, Jill, Claudia, all of you that join us. I love you all. Can you please pin the 50% code? That 50% code that you saw is, I think, is up to 50%, and I think that is on TikTok. We do not have a 50% code. That is not coming from our side. You know, there's time that TikTok tend to do some promotion for themselves. I saw it too, and I was like, 50%. But then when I look at it, because I'm like, no, I don't offer 50%. And think it's something like up to. So let me see if I could find one. And that is coming from TikTok. This is it right here. And you're going to see some extra 50% off. But when you click on it, is a coupon, and that coupon up to $10. So that 50% is only going to come off at $10 off the product that you are buying. That is not coming from us. That is coming from TikTok. So for instance, this is $26 for the pomegranate seed oil. $10, you get the 15% off. So it's going to leave you with from the $10, it's going to have $5, so $21. I don't know how they do it like that, but that is there. So if you want to purchase it off of TikTok and see, how that worked for that extra 50% off, up to $10, check it out. I don't like that. I think it's misleading. We post our products on the site, and the way they do it over there is a little different. They kind of control more and offer all these discounts to draw people in. But I didn't put that. I would not put it like that, because it seems like it looked like is extra 50% off the product. But when you look at the product, because when I went on, I look at the site and I saw it, I was like, I did not give the go ahead for 50%. But then when I click on it, like I just did right now, it just said up to $10. So that's where that is from. All right. Thank you for asking that question. Thank you so much for watching, guys. But the code we can give you right now is KB15. You're getting 15% off. And I think we still have the free shipping up if you're in America. And if it's not up, I'll just put it on for the rest of the evening, so you could get free shipping. So you save that $4.99, because we do really cheap shipping. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, 50% off from so I was right, guys. So look at this. Look at that. See, it said, I told you that's not us. 50% off from TikTok shop on all orders up to $10 off. So they're the one that is doing that over there. They are doing that discount. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Happy Sunday, and thank you all for being here. Join me tomorrow, 7:30, live show. And anyone of you want to be on this live show, you can also be on the live show, okay? Just let me know. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Happy Sunday. Make sure to do a